Home and Garden Show, aren't we, baby?
Yes, for 3 days. We actually started yesterday, so.
Well, actually, I started Thursday because I had to do the setup.
Yes. And we even worked a little bit on that first thing yesterday. But it's been a busy week, and we're happy about that.
Well, that's true. And anyways, we're going to be talking about the Home and Garden Show today. And we'd love everybody to come out. It starts at 10 o'clock, and right now it's 9:11. In our studio. That's why we're recording in advance. So no call-ins this week, no prizes, but we do thank our faithful listener, Dennis. We thank you. You'll probably be listening, and Doris and everything. We enjoy getting the calls. And next week, we were going to try to do the show from the convention center, but there were technical difficulties, noise, people.
Lots of PA announcements. It's kind of crazy in there.
That's it. And good morning, Todd.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We are absolutely
really
great.
It's good to see you. I think it'll be a great Saturday at the home show.
Oh, it is. It was already great. We had two good customers yesterday. One was from a lead that we had that met us there and just seemed very excited, I think, about...
yes, he and his wife came with two of their sons, Todd, but they have 7 sons.
Seven boys.
7 boys.
Wow.
7, and they need a new house.
I guess so.
And they need a new house, but they were very nice, and we talked to them for like 2 hours.
If they've got 7 boys, then the bathroom ratio is probably a little lower than it would be if they had 7 girls.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just going to line urinals up.
Like a football game?
Yes, exactly. It's almost a great idea to do that.
So anyways, I can see our mad tech guy is like freaking out in the background. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Everything's cool.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Levels, that's all.
So anyways, folks, we will be there this weekend. We were there Friday, and it does open at 10 a.m. today, and it goes till 9 o'clock tonight. And it does take about, well, I've actually seen people take 8, 9, 10 hours to go through the home show.
Yes.
I mean, there's 300-400 booths, and we're going to be talking about some of the exhibitors today. But we are located at booth 228. We have our booth set up. We have all of our pictures and trophies and
home plans,
and just a good time to come out and meet Steve the builder.
And Terry the contractor.
Bring your blueprints, bring your ideas, bring your dreams, and I can tell you how much of your dream will cost you.
And if you come into the home show, go left first.
Yeah, it's an adverse reaction instead of going right. Veer to the left, and we are directly under the 200th sign.
Yes.
228.
Yes, start with the low numbers and work your way to the high numbers.
Yeah, they have these big signs up that you can see, and it's like row 100, row 200, row 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 8, 900, 1,000.
Right.
And we are right there under the row 200. And we also have, the way we do our booth, we have these 2 big columns, and we have a truss on it. And it's everything under one roof. It's kind of a little thing.
And it's a blue truss.
And it's a blue truss, too, because that's one of our favorite colors. But we have 3 American flags up on top, too, because we believe in America. And if you believe in America, today is, well, the weekend is Memorial Day weekend. And a lot of people think it's just a barbecue and a day off. But my grandfather was in the war. I was in the Air Force. I didn't get to any action duty or was any danger, but my father was in Korea. My grandfather was in World War II. My grandfather went in right after they did Hiroshima, and before they really knew about the nuclear this or that, or the government didn't tell him, to help with the cleanup. And 30 years later, he died of lung cancer, a miserable death, and had Parkinson's too.
And our son-in-law just has done 2 tours.
Oh yes, our son-in-law Chris Stevens, and a wounded veteran.
Yes, he has Purple Heart.
Purple Heart, yeah. He got shot in the hand, Todd. Thank goodness, because the guy to the right of him got killed.
His good friend got killed. So.
And they were in the safe zone.
Yes.
Were they really?
Yeah, they were in the safe zone. Sniper.
And my nephew is also in the Navy.
He's a nuclear submariner.
Yes, and he is very high up, and he works on one of the very secret top level.
person.
Yes, he won a full scholarship to University of Florida and studied nuclear science. They have actually a degree. So
that's it.
So how long is he deployed when he's out?
He was deployed a year at each time.
Yeah, but I don't know if they were under water or, you know.
No, I'm not talking about. You're talking about the sub.
Well, yeah,
Or
but
the guy, or my son-in-law in Iraq. He would go out a year at a time in Iraq, and he just got back in February for his second tour. So
Right.
he's going to be out for a while.
And then how long do they go under in the sub?
Well, that's all could be varying circumstances.
months, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. If they go to port and stuff, and then they don't always stay under and everything. But you know, they don't really tell us that. But I think that they said that those subs have the capability of pretty much staying down indefinitely because they can be nuclear. One, they don't need any new fueling or anything. They can make oxygen and all this. Food is the only real circumstance, but. They're pretty neat. Where we live over in Cocoa Beach, you can, we have, that's the sub base
Well,
over
the port.
or the
Yeah.
port, and you can see them come in, and it's pretty interesting to watch them coming in because, of course, they're coming in on top.
From where you live, you can see.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, oh, yeah.
You just see the top part of it coming in.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
And he came in actually 2 weeks ago, and my brother went out and met him because that's my brother's son.
Uh-huh.
And they all went out on the town in Cocoa Beach, and they have. a
Yeah,
little bit
that's one of those
time.
reasons we have all those personal entertainment establishments over in Cocoa Beach for the military. I don't think they've ever been called personal entertainment establishments.
No.
But anyways, so if and it may seem a little, yeah, I love that, personal entertainment establishments. So anyways, if you see a soldier in uniform, especially if you know someone who has served your country, our church is always very good at, you have to stand up, they play all the different theme songs, whether it's the Air Force, the Navy, and you have to stand up in church, but say very simply, and you know, it may be corny, but thank you for your service, because you live in the greatest country in the world because of all the military people going all the way back that gave a greater price than most of us would ever think we could for our lives like this. And the other thing is again, I'm not going to ramp like our former show as much, but you don't have a right to complain if you don't vote, and you should be involved, and you shouldn't just take all the time. It's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. You know, I'm a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, but I would say John F. Kennedy had it right. And now today it's like, well, how much food stamps, how much WIC can I get? Oh, I can take unemployment for 12 weeks, 20 weeks. What is it, up to 2 years or something in some cases? Extended benefits? I don't know. I've never.
It's a long time, though.
Yeah, I've never had unemployment because I've always been self-employed, and when you're self-employed and you own your own business, you can't collect.
You can't feed yourself if you're not working.
Yeah, that's
Fire
it.
yourself.
Yeah.
You're much better off like you are.
Yes, that's true. That's what they keep telling
It's
me.
an honor to work.
That is what they keep telling us.
Yeah, that's what they keep telling us. So, anyways, with that rant done, also we have Burl out in the Atlantic. He is a sub-depression.
Subtropical storm.
So yeah, not even a
Oh, they
depression.
named it?
Oh yeah. See, this is what I love. We used to have hurricanes, then we used to have depressions. Now this is a storm, but this is a subtropical storm. I mean, they are really, really reaching for something for the weatherman to talk about.
So they can name it.
They
Yes,
can name it.
yes.
Yeah,
Burl.
Burl. We had the one. Which one was it first, baby?
Alberto, I think,
Alberto, but he
started the alphabet.
Yeah, they started. I guess it's men this
fizzled
year.
out, but-
It's a man year. Yeah, it's not women this year.
Yeah.
But this one is kind of unique because as it formed off the coast of South Carolina, most of them go north. This one's headed back south.
I did hear
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
it. And it's heading towards Jacksonville, and it's going to cross to the west. But it's only 45 and 50 mile per hour. So
Is that what drenched Miami and South Florida earlier this week? Where
I
they
think
said
that was different, but I don't know.
Okay.
But that, yeah, Miami had 10 inches.
I
And
know.
that's a lot of rain. That's
they
an
showed all the
event.
streets. They were flooded in South
Yeah.
Florida from this. Maybe it was the subtropical storm. I don't know.
Well, that's true. So, anyways, it was beautiful this morning, and everything,
It's
but
gonna be beautiful today, I
it's going to
hear.
be beautiful. And even when they had the warnings up as it comes back into Jacksonville, because we're on the good side of the storm, and the tropical, well, it's not tropical, the substorm warnings for a little bit of coastal roughness only extended all the way down to the north side of the Cape. So it should still be beautiful, and you know how the weatherman is, if this thing goes a little farther north or not. So, but the worst day will be Sunday and Monday if it is to be. So get out there early. Come to the Home and Garden Show loaded at the Orlando Convention Center. We'd love to see you, starting at 10 o'clock today and going till 9 o'clock tonight, and then open again on Sunday at 10 o'clock, going till 6 o'clock. It's a long time for us. But there's some good things going on there, and that's what we want to talk a little bit